If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Cheers back again and welcome to episode number 9 of My Player here on FIFA 16. I'm just going to simulate this first training session. We are very close and have now actually achieved an overall rating of 72 thanks to the 2 A's that we got in those silver drills. So pleased that we've gone up another rating. That's 5 now since the beginning of this particular series. Oh, we have been. I wasn't expecting to be selected for this game against Walsall midweek. After we played against Millwall, obviously had a very good game against Millwall as well, scoring both of the goals. We are in fantastic form right now. You'll have to excuse if my voice is a little bit weird today. I was out at a gig last night, so my voice is pretty much shot today. So hopefully it won't affect the commentary too much. But fingers crossed you enjoy. We've got a game against Walsall, and then we should be selected then for the game against Sheffield United as well. So we'll try and get some more good performances in. We're currently in 6th in the table, but obviously playing Sheffield United in the second game, so can go above them, and playing Walsall now, who are right behind us as well. So big, important games today to try and cement our place in the playoffs. But we'll jump straight in. If you enjoy the video, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the Chelsea series, or the Wolfsburg series, and hopefully you'll enjoy. Let's jump straight in. Third guy, I'll call for it, and he's going to use me. We'll just lay it off to Vince a lot next to me. He's helped it on its way to Stokes. We're in a bit of space here, if Murphy could perhaps squeeze it to us. But no, we are actually very well marked right now. They're playing 5 at the back, Walsall, as you can see right there. So it's going to be difficult to break them down in this one. They've gone very defensive, despite being the home side and needing to catch us up to go above us in the league again. We'll play Vince Lott in. He's had this shot, and it's going to go out for a corner. So we'll see if we can get something from a set piece in the opening 5 minutes or so. Where am I? I'm on the edge of the box. Okay, well, maybe we'll hang around on the edge of the box to see if it drops out. It might drop into the back of the net. It hasn't. Oh, it still could drop to me. Left foot shot, deflected off 2 defenders and away. Wow, that could quite possibly have been 1-0 in the very early stages. Cleared off the line from the corner. Keeper in no man's land. And even when the ball came back off the line, he still continued to come forward all the way to the edge of his box. We could have had an opening goal. I'm going to lunge into that tackle and we'll win it. I turned too sharply back towards Amanda, but O'Brien will find me again. Good first touch has actually, unfortunately, gone straight to Paul Downing. And ball, but took guys in. I'll call for the ball. He's had the shot instead. It's gone over. Wow, dramatic opening few moments here. Really entertaining stuff. But unfortunately, for now, at least, the scoreline remains 0-0 after 10 minutes. I'll lay this off to Murphy. I'll go down the line again. He's played me. I didn't even have to ask for that. He just instinctively played it into me. We'll lay it inside. Here's Vince Lott. That is an assist. Thank you very much, Vince Lott. 10 key passes. We've got the early crossing trait as well. That's the first trait we've unlocked. Boot packs as well. All sorts. Celebrating in front of the camera. There's my guy. Cheeky little smile. Pointing down the lens. Well done, boys. 1-0 Coventry just before half-time. It's been such a boring first half. I won't have shown you anything other than those opening few highlights, where it looked as if the game was going to be, pretty electric. But unfortunately, Walsall have decided for the majority of the first half to just pass it around their back 5 and not actually do any attacking. But once we were able to get the ball ourselves and work some opportunities, there we go, a 1-0 lead. Very pleased with that, and an assist to go along with it as well. That is a very ginger beard, Raman. A very ginger beard. I definitely approve of that. The ginger-haired man passes to the ginger-bearded man, and that is 1-0 Coventry. Good guy uses me. Oh, it's a heavy touch, but or heavy pass. We'll get it to Murphy. That was a terrible return pass from Murphy, to be completely honest. Flanagan trying to catch us on the counter, but they've still got plenty of men back, so they haven't got that many passing options when they try and go forward, and they're just passing it around at the back again. This is what they did for the first half, and then we went and scored the goal. So I mean, they can continue to do it for the rest of this second half if they want, but they're going to lose the game if they do so. Flanagan, loads of space down the right-hand side for Demetriou, but plays it too early there. But Flanagan picks up the loose clearance. It drops to Sam Mantum. Can he work an opportunity? He's got 2 in the box to aim for. Support from Henry, pushing back from left wing-back. Osborne, back out to Henry again. Taking their time here, Walsall, which is what they didn't need to do, because now we've got everybody back behind the ball. Sam Mantum again with a chance to get a cross in. That is a decent ball in. Keeper comes and claims it, though, very nicely indeed. I had a horrible feeling there. He was actually going to misjudge that, and the striker was going to head it in front of him. But fortunately for us, keeper came and claimed it very well indeed, and we maintain our 1-0 lead with 20 minutes to go. Throw into Coventry with barely any time left on the clock. We have somehow been able to make it to the full-time whistle despite a very, very low stamina rating, as you can see there. We were as high as 8.3 after we got the assist, match rating-wise, but because just nothing has happened, we've dropped to a 6.9, but never mind. That's a 1-0 win again in career mode. We've had plenty of 1-0 wins recently, most notably 3, I believe, in today's earlier on Chelsea career mode, and another 1-0 win here in my player as well, but we were involved, not scoring the goal this time, as was the case in the previous 2 games in my player, but getting the assist for that man with his beautiful ginger beard to give us all 3 points, an assist and 94% pass accuracy as well. That was the only highlight. Wow. The only highlight available on the match highlights was the goal. That's effectively what that game was. But 3 points to 3 points. Sometimes games go like that in career mode and there isn't too much to show you. But so long as you get a positive result, that is all that matters. We'll see if we're selected for the game at the weekend against Sheffield United. We should be, but with our stamina being pretty questionable at the minute, we might not be, but we have. So we'll jump into the game against Sheffield United and we'll hope for a similar result. Let's play, we might actually play in red. Now we'll play in blue. Vincelot on the ball. I'm just going to offer myself in... Ah, never mind, we've gone backwards. It's not a problem though, because we kept possession. I was not really too sure what he was doing there when he fired that back towards the centre-back, but we've worked it quite nicely. Fleck to O'Brien, showing a little bit of pace there to get away. Tries to cross, but it's going to drop to Fleck. We keep the ball though, into O'Brien again. I'll come short here for Phillips, and then I'll quickly help it on its way to Marc-Antoine Fortuné. We make our move through that gap again. No, Ryan Haynes might be able to find us. Vincelot, Ryan Haynes. I'll call for a through ball. It's not going to come. Johnson, Haynes, Vincelot. Come on, let's actually work something. Fleck will play it to me. Can I beat the defender to it? I can. That should be a free kick to us, and is. I'm not sure whether I'll be on it or whether it'll be someone else. It's going to be John Fleck to take the free kick. Great opportunity for a goal here if he can get this on target. I'm waiting to... Oh, that's a terrible free kick. Never mind. I was waiting there to pounce on a rebound, but that wasn't necessarily going to happen with a free kick that bad. Murphy to Vincelot. Could get it to Fleck. Well, I'll get it to Fleck. Here's Fortuné, plays me in. What, do I go solo here? Do we look to find a teammate? Let's lay it across to John Fleck. He has the shot that's well blocked by Brayford. But Brayford is only giving it to O'Brien. I'm going to try and turn and give it to Fleck again, and I can't. Brayford is being an absolute powerhouse at the back right now. Can't seem to get past him. The only defender that we're struggling to get past. And he seems to be there every single time we go forward. It's been a good game so far. Flowing from end to end. Not too many chances. We had that free kick earlier on, and now that block shot by John Fleck. Fleck's actually been at the heart of the majority of our forward play, but that's a great cross. Ryan Haynes gets it away though, and oh, am I going to get this through to Fortuné? I don't think so. We'll have to use John Fleck again. He is a very good player, John Fleck. Been influential in almost every single game that he's played in so far in this series. So far, it's the Gingers ruling the way here for Coventry City. Myself and John Fleck, definitely the 2 best players so far this year. Although, to be fair, Marcus Turgay has weighed in with quite a few goals, but he's been, you know, pushed to the sidelines for this one as Marc-Antoine Fortuné takes the front line, and he's involved here. Is Marc-Antoine Fortuné. Could have burst through there if he had a little bit of pace, but he's not the fastest. We'll play some possession football. I'll drop deep for Fleck to use me, but he's gone to O'Brien. I'm still here if Fleck wants to use me, but he's pushing forward nicely. Here's O'Brien, back to Phillips. We keep getting pushed backwards here. Hopefully we'll be able to find a breakthrough sooner rather than later. We'll give it into Vincelot here. I'll make the push forward. Here's Haynes, another redhead in the Coventry starting line-up to Fleck, to Fortuné. I'll call for it. I'll try a finesse. It's been blocked by Brayford again, and we'll have another corner. Wow, Brayford is everywhere, man. He's incredible. I'm just going to sit here on the edge of the box. I am well unmarked, if that's even a phrase that makes any sense. It's going to drop to Murphy. I'll call for it here on the edge. I'll quickly get it into Haynes. Or it's Fleck, actually. Sorry, I'm getting my red heads mixed up. Here is Fleck. Keep possession well. Johnson, I'll call for that. He'll give it to me. I've got someone down the line to use, so we'll play it. Oh, that was a terrible pass, actually. Never mind. Oh, nicely worked by John Fleck. Nice tackle. We might still do something here. Fleck finds me. We'll stand the cross up. Fortuné arriving at the back post, but Long punches it clear. Fleck gets in, but Basham this time with the interception. Some decent chances being created here in this first half now. It's really starting to come to life. 5 minutes before half-time, though, and we stay goalless. Fortuné, man in front of him, just ran offside, but Fleck will find him now. Murphy's got himself back the right side of the defensive line. I don't want to call for a cross too soon and make them cross it in an awkward position, because they will play a terrible cross if you call for it in the wrong situation. Trying to put pressure on the defenders, and he's giving it straight to me. I've intercepted it. Ryan Haynes runs in, but Freeman gets the tackling. But we are going to get a free kick. Getting a few accomplishments for that interception as well. Attack positioning's gone up. Fleck's going to have the chance with another free kick to maybe give us a 1-0 lead as we head into the second half off the bar. Someone get there. Someone get there. Win that header. It's going to be a corner. Oh, wow. The first free kick was terrible from Fleck at the beginning of the half, but he's ended it, or the half at least, with a gorgeous free kick that unfortunately for him comes back off the bar. If this is going to drop to me, no, it might be another corner, and is. Presses on as Harris puts his hand through Johnson's head. That was a little bit awkward, a little bit of clipping there, some great coding. Ball comes in, but that's comfortable for long. Well then, it is going to be 0-0 at half-time, but from the chances we've created, we probably deserve to be 1-0 in front. Here's Fleck. He's going to lay that across. I'm in a decent position. Vincelot to Fortuné. I'll make that run to draw the defenders away. Vincelot with a turn. He's already scored once today. Blocked by Harris. He's going to drop to me. We'll hit it second time. Oh, Vincelot. Why head that? It was offside anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh, wow. That ginger beard is so good. I can't get over how good that beard is. I can't believe it's taken me this long to notice that he's got such an amazing beard. I wanted to hit that first time. The technique was decent, as you can see from the freeze frame. But unfortunately, it only dropped to an offside man after the block from the defender. I couldn't quite see actually whether it was Brayford that blocked it. It probably was. Here's Haynes. I'll call for this from Ryan Haynes. Oh, but I can't get it under control. O'Brien into Fleck. Quickly gets it to me. Fortunat's made a decent run, but I'll use Murphy here if he can come feet. It's actually Vincelot. He was working this about nicely. Fortunate, I tried to push past the defender there, make a good run, but he stood firm and I couldn't get past him. But call for a cross here from Phillips. It's coming my way. We'll win the header, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Good chance created. Our heading has gone up by 1. That was our 15th header won in our career. So we're not necessarily being too aerially dominant so far, but we'll take the accomplishment. Growth is growth. And we'll play in Murphy down the left-hand side. A lot of pressure from defenders though. Ryan Haynes, you can see actually Sheffield United have gotten a lot more defensive now in this second period than they were in the first. Kind of playing more the Walsall way in this second half so far, but hopefully we can break them down, get ourselves the goal that we did in the first game and get another set of 3 points. Higden around the corner to Billy Sharp, could be in behind here. Billy's got teammates making runs for him, but they're all seemingly well marked by defenders. I'll drop back, but Harris is going to have to turn around himself. Here's Basham. That's a heavy touch. Oh, if we could have stolen in there, it would have been a good opportunity. We've brought on Madison up top for Marc-Antoine Fortuné. So we've got a striker up top that we've not played with so far in this particular season. So oh, that's a terrible pass. Higden could be in to help Sheffield United get the lead. Still on the ball, Higden. Surely not. Referee. How in any universe is that a foul? How? How is that a foul? I give up. I give up. Some of the penalty decisions on this game are ludicrous. Sheffield United don't deserve the opportunity to go 1-0 up here, as there's a little bit more of a ginger beard there on the goalkeeper. Well, we've had a good ginger beard luck at one end. Hopefully we can have good ginger beard luck at the other. Billy Sharp steps up with a penalty. No luck this time around. 1-0 Sheffield United in the 83rd minute. Completely undeserved, but sometimes the luck just goes against you. Not going our way in the latter stages of this game. We've got 8 minutes to get ourselves an equaliser. Jose Baxter. Sheffield United coming forward again. Billy Sharp into Basham. Across to Higden. Won them a penalty already a few moments ago. Wolford's in the box to Billy Sharp. Good save by Burge. That needed to be made. That was flying in the near post. Where's this spell from Sheffield United come from? They were nowhere for the majority of the game. Oh, that would have been a lovely goal if he could have fired that into the back of the net. It's going to be another corner though. Oh, that would have been phenomenal if he'd have just smashed that volley in first time. I don't mind losing to a goal like that. I do mind though losing to a dodgy penalty decision, but Burge comes and claims that nicely, but there's really not long left now in this game. If Madison can win that header, which he hasn't done, we could have had the opportunity to go back up the other end. Basham. Flynn uses a man down the line. Could cross it in. It's a decent cross. It's punched away by the keeper. I'll call for this from Haynes. Oh, what? It's a go on the counter-attack. We're not going to get the opportunity to. It's a 1-0 win, followed by a 1-0 defeat here in the My Player series against a side that were just behind us and a side that were just in front of us. So we're probably still behind Sheffield United now in the league. We are 72 overall though, so at least the growth is continuing. We dominated that game as well. As you can see, more possession, more chances, but that one penalty decision completely turned that game. We'll have to wait and see where we are in the league. Walsall, who we beat earlier, who were right behind us in the league, have picked up a point against Shrewsbury, so I'm not too sure what the league situation will be like now. We're clear to do some more training. We're currently 6th, so we are still in the playoffs. We've got Colchester next, and then a cup game against Shrewsbury a week after that. So we should be involved in both of those games for Saturday's episode. But for today, on Thursday, that's going to bring this episode to a close. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed as always, and subscribe if you haven't already. All the links to my social media will be in the description down below. Feel free to follow me on any of those, and of course, check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.